So for the miscellaneous non-project payment, so you can actually go to the modules and go to the payment, go for these payment applications. So when you click on the payment applications, you can see this is the actual payment entry screen, miscellaneous payment entry screen for you. So the first, you need to actually put in the request payment dates. So you can actually select from the calendars, or you can take a default dates. And after that, you can actually select the transaction type here. So let's say this is miscellaneous non-project type, so you can select miscellaneous non-project. So from here, you will select the vendor code or staff code, or sometimes is the payment is one shot, is only pay one time. So then you do not create the vendor into the system, so they can use no vendor. So example like you pay for TMB, or you pay for this called water bill, sometimes they don't create a vendor code, they just put as no vendor. So but you can actually put in the payee name here. So like TMB, Sandrian Berhad, okay, or TMB Berhad, okay. Then you can actually put in the descriptions. So like now I'm going to show you an example, like let's say you're going to make a driver claim. So driver maybe is called Nasri. Okay, so you can see when I key Nasri, the system will automatically filter for me the name. Because we have the auto search here, so that's why you can see they can search for you which is actually the vendor code. Instead of you remember the vendor code, you can actually key in the name, so the system will actually help you to filter out. So you select this staff code, and then you can put, let's say it's driver claim. For July, okay. So this will be the header description. So after you put the header description, you can go into add your detail. So in this, maybe you have the claim for petrol for $1,000. So you can actually put in 1,000 here. And the GI account, you can leave it. The finance will help you to put in. So then you need to select whether it's SST tax or not. So if let's say this is no SST tax, then you can actually put in 0 tax. So if let's say some of the transaction you may have to add 10% SST tax, then you select 10%. So the system will auto calculate the SST tax included. So let's say this one we don't have, we just put 0 tax. And you can see now that the header description is auto copy to the detailed description here. So now you can actually put more detailed information here. Let's say you are paying for petrol. So you can just put petrol, and then you can just click update. So one detail is added in. This is you pay for the petrol amount, and this is the amount. So now we can go to add and the second detail. Let's say this is another $500 for car wash. So same thing, you do not have the SST tax. So you just this time you put car wash lah. Then you click updates. So you can see 2 detail line has been added. So you can see now is 1,000 and this is 500. Both actually is, if let's say you want to see the details, you can see this is the for the car wash, and this one is for the petrol. So from here, you add up together is 1,005. You can see now this is the amount automatically sum up the PV total amount for you. So and this one you can put in your invoice number if you have your invoice here. So if let's say this driver claim you do not have any invoice number, then you can actually put in, let's say this is Nazi claim for July, okay. And also you have the file attachment, so you need to attach all your bills. So then you can, let's say I simply put in my bills here, so I can just click add my bills, and let's say if you want to add some information here, you can actually add a description here. So if you don't want, just leave it blank, then you click add buttons. Once you do that, you can see this is one attachment will be actually added into this stock payment here. So once you actually see that everything is okay, then I can click save buttons. Once you click the save button, you can see this document have been assigned a PV number here. So you can see this is a PV 29. So you can actually write down on your claim form there. So you have key in this into the system. So you can put in this PV number into your claim form. So and submit to your finance together. So you can see we have two buttons here. So one is the normal buttons. This is actually normally when you have a claim. So this is we call a normal process. So sometimes you might have some urgent payment you need to request. Okay, so you can always click here. So then it will change to urgent status. So when we have an urgent status means that all the approval will have need to approve it quickly. So don't simply click on the urgent payments because it will triggers all the approval to make attention on this payment vouchers and ask them to approve accordingly and giving the payment to be out very soon. So don't simply click here. So if normal payment, then you can our system will default as normal payment. Unless it's a very urgent payment, then only you click that. And we have an email button here. This is actually for you to email to somebody. If let's say you want to talk to somebody, like you want to talk to Crystal, so I can actually put in call up his email. So you can see this email have been actually put in, and you can put in the email title or whatever things you want to talk to her, and then you can put in the description here, and then you click send. So she will receive an email and together with this particular information. So she will actually see what if let's say you want to do comments, you can actually send an email back and comment to you. So this is how the system works, the email function works. So once you actually click the save button, so you can do any modification before you click the check buttons. Once you click the check buttons, mean that you already submit for finance to checking everything's ready, so you cannot do any amendment. So in the status of saving, okay, it's still open status, so you can do any amendments. So this is a save button and the check buttons.